I'm not here to hype anything, I am here to help you decide if this grill is the one that will actually make your backyard cooking feel easier, not more complicated. If you're the kind of person who has stared at a pile of grill ads and thought, do I really need another set of burners, or am I just chasing a bigger name, you're in the right place. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Let's walk through what owning the Broil King Baron Shadow Island 420i feels like, where it shines, and where you might end up paying for a feature you never use. First off, the biggest hesitation people have with any mid-range propane grill is the trade-off between size and portability. The Shadow Island 420i gives you a total cooking surface of about 630 square inches, with roughly 460 square inches of that being the main grate. For a family of 4 that likes to throw a couple of steaks, a few veggie skewers, and maybe a whole fish on the weekend, that amount of space means you're rarely fighting for room. In practice, I've seen cooks line up 2 12-inch burgers, a slab of ribs, and a tray of sliced peppers all at once without any of them crowding each other. The real win, though, isn't just the square footage, it's how that space is managed. The grill uses 4 stainless steel dual-tube burners that together push out about 40,000 BTUs. That number sounds impressive on paper, but the practical impact shows up when you try to sear a thick-cut ribeye. Within a minute, the surface is hot enough to give you a solid crust without the meat cooking through too quickly. That quick heat up also helps when you're trying to get a fast char on kebabs after a day's work. You don't have to wait 10 minutes for the grill to catch up. The burners are paired with Broil King's Flav-R-Wave system, a full-coverage stainless steel plate that spreads the heat more evenly across the grill. What that means on a Saturday afternoon is fewer hot spots, so you can place a chicken breast on one side and a basket of corn on the other and trust that both will cook at a similar rate. One feature that often gets overlooked until you actually use it is the reversible stainless steel grids. One side is pointed, the other is flat. The pointed side works well for foods that need a bit of lift, think fish fillets that might otherwise slide through the grates. The flat side is better for anything you want to keep from sticking, like delicate shrimp or a marinated tofu block. In a real-world scenario, I used the pointed side for a whole salmon that I wanted to keep in one piece, and the grill held the fish steady while the skin crisped up. Switching to the flat side the next night for a batch of veggie burgers kept the patties from breaking apart when I lifted them off. It's a small design detail, but it adds a layer of versatility that can save you a few minutes of fiddling with a spatula. Now, durability is another area where the Shadow Island makes a subtle but meaningful claim. The cookbox, the box that holds the burners, and the Flav-R-Wave plate is made of cast aluminum that's been treated to resist rust. Most entry-level grills use thin steel that can start to show corrosion after a season of rain or if you store the grill under a tarp. In the field, owners have reported that after a full summer of regular use, the interior remains free of any orange spots, meaning the heat distribution stays consistent and you don't have to worry about cleaning away rust before the next cookout. That durability translates into a longer useful life, which is a hidden source of value when you compare the total cost of ownership to cheaper alternatives that need replacement parts sooner. But no grill is perfect, and the Shadow Island 420i has a couple of practical downsides you should weigh. The first is its footprint. While the cooking area is generous, the overall dimensions mean the unit occupies a larger portion of a standard patio. If you have a compact balcony or a tight corner in your garden, maneuvering the grill in and out of its spot can be a hassle. It's not a folding or compact store model, so you have to commit a decent chunk of floor space. The second downside is the price point relative to what you actually need. If you're an occasional griller, someone who fires up a grill once a month for a simple burger, then the extra burners and the Flav-R-Wave system may feel like paying for capabilities you'll never fully use. In those cases, a simpler 3-burner model with a smaller cooking area could give you the same basic grilling experience for a fraction of the cost. So, who should buy this grill? If you're a regular backyard chef who enjoys experimenting, searing steaks, smoking ribs, handling whole fish, or juggling multiple dishes at once, the combination of a spacious cooking surface, fast heat burners, and the even heat plate will feel like a well-designed kitchen extension.